Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Frontiers. So yeah, this part we are finishing off Island 1. We've just got the wow, what the fuck was going on there? We've just got the Titan to defeat, and then we're done with Island 1. I'm also showing off the last costume as of now, at this point anyway. I think there's supposed to be DLC coming in later in the year with more costumes. But this was the last costume that they gave up, which is a free Santa costume. I have no idea why they decided to do that. Just because it's around Christmas, I guess. They decided, okay, why not? Let's give him a Santa costume. So I thought I'd show it off for this recording session. Because we've shown off, and with this we've pretty much shown off all the costumes, really. We've shown off the soap shoes from Sonic Adventure 2, and we've shown off the Monster Hunter costumes, as well as the Santa costume. So we're kind of done with that now. Alright, it's time to take on Giganto. This is where Sonic Frontiers turns into Shadow of the Colossus, and we have to climb up this motherfucker to get to the to get up to the top of his head. Oh shit, that didn't work. Yeah, that didn't work. To get to the top of his head so we can get the final Chaos Emerald. So, yep. Do a little double jump, climb onto his arm, and then boom. And there you go, that's where the final Chaos Emerald Shrine is. The purple emerald. Basically, I think at this point keys don't really mean anything. It's just, you know, once you've got all the Chaos Emeralds, you can... 6 of the Chaos Emeralds, you can head to him. Oh. And here's the music. So yeah, Supersonic, baby. And this is the introduction of the first vocal theme for Sonic Frontiers, Undefeatable, which is written by Tomeo Otani, sung by Kellen Quinn, and it's just fucking amazing. That's what I'll say. The like, ah shit, I got hit. What's the name of it? The vocal tracks in this game. Hit me again, you bitch. The vocal tracks in this game are absolutely amazing. I don't know why Sonic, when they were making the music for Sonic Frontiers, why they decided to go for like a bunch of metal themes for like bosses, but I'm so glad they did. The soundtrack is so fucking good, and the vocal tracks are absolutely amazing. And yeah, fucking hell. The soundtrack is... this track's so good. I love Undefeatable. It's such a good song. But, so yeah. Basically, what you got to do is you got to punch him in the face. Just keep decking him in the face as often as you possibly can. Sorry. So just keep decking him. And then eventually he'll sort of wind up. Parry it. And then do the counter attack, and you cause a significant amount of damage. Might I remind you, this is the first goddamn boss of the game. It's ridiculous. And this is why I say the auto counter is also pretty useful here, so that you can just keep performing different moves which cause more damage. And it's just so anime, this shit, man. It's so good. It's also timed, because it basically runs off the logic of the sort of supersonic bosses in the classic games, where basically supersonic lasts as long as the kind of ring count. So yeah, you're gonna have to come in here with the maximum amount of rings possible if you want to make this much easier. So yeah, that attack that he did right at the end there is kind of like a slap attack. He kind of slaps you between, grabs you between both of his hands. And you can deflect it like I did just there, but if you let it hit you, you go into this little struggle where he kind of puts you in his mouth. And you have to kind of button mash to kind of get your way out of his mouth, which is kind of a cool little thing. But with that, Supersonic is done. It took me like 4 or 5 attempts my first playthrough, just because I beat it once. I came in with like 400 rings, and then I lost because I didn't know what I was meant to do.
First seal is broken.
Right. And then but then for the next attempts, the attempts you got to do after that, because you can't leave the boss arena, you're stuck with 100 rings. So it took me a while. The best thing I can say is to find as many Cocos as you can and get your level, your attack and defense level up to like level 20 before you come in here, and you'll defeat the boss no problem. But you just have to be careful. And that little cutscene there with Sonic kind of hearing somebody speak, it's kind of a little bit of a hint that maybe destroying the Titans isn't the best idea. I wonder where they got that idea from. Hello, Shadow the Colossus. But basically, Amy is saved. Well, she's not. She's still stuck in the same position, but we have to go on to the second island in order to continue what we're doing. And shit. More lasers. Got hit by one laser. And so we land smack bang in the middle of this desert. And yeah. We've lost all our Chaos Emeralds, so yeah. Basically, for the first 3? Yes, first 3 islands, plus the final island, you have to basically, same deal, collect all the Chaos Emeralds again. So second island, third island, and the final island, you get the Chaos Emeralds kind of smacked out of you, and you have to kind of deal with this. You have to collect everything again. Ow. Yeah, that didn't go very well. Right, so this is a new enemy. New enemy for this new area. Basically, you have to home and attack your way up to him, and then smash the living shit out of him. Boom, done. Nice and easy. So yeah, the second area is a desert-themed world. These guys are actually really easy to defeat. Probably the easiest enemies in the game. Home and attack, and then dive bomb, and then boom, gone. Pretty easy. I wonder if it was intentional to kind of have like to go for like the classic kind of platformer level tropes for like the first 2 islands, because you have like the sun. You have the grassy plain for like the first island, and then the desert for the second island. So it's very kind of traditional Mario in that respect. Kind of it doesn't. They don't really continue that theme after this, though, to be fair. So, oh yeah, these pricks. These guys are kind of annoying. You have to basically wait for him to move off, and then get on the light trail that he leaves behind, and then you have to like boost, get on top, and then damn it, and then do the stomp attack, and that kills it. And I kind of gave up. I was like, fuck this, I'm not dealing with this crap. Attack him, there you go. But something else like those guys can do, the reason why those guys are so annoying is because they have the potential to steal Chaos Emeralds they can steal your Chaos Emeralds that you've got when they attack you, so it's kind of annoying in that regard. So yeah, with these you have to press them in, and then with the last one we have to do the stomp, because they're 1, 2. Tom, you can do it. There you go, buddy. And there's our first bit of the map showing up. I will say this, Ares Island, the second island in the game, it's pretty similar to the first island in terms of how it's designed. What I mean by that is that it's fairly easy and straightforward to navigate. It's only really from island kind of 3 where they really give you issues. Sorry. Because island 3 has a bit more... It's kind of... The layout of it is significantly changed, so it's more of a pain in the arse. Yeah, these guys are pretty prevalent in this world, on the second island. But to be fair, these guys are pretty easy to take out. Just make sure you don't hit the kind of bombs. Alright, let's take on... Am I going to do it? That's the question. I think I do. Let's take on another one of these first. The easiest way I found is to basically just stick to one side of the homing attack kind of chain things and just stay on the right hand side or the left hand side and just go up one side. Makes it nice and easy. First mini boss of Island 2. This is Strider. This one is actually one of the more fun ones. Shit. Yeah, I pressed the boost button a bit too quickly there, but so what it wants you to do is it wants you to get on top of these, boost to light them up, and then you get on here and it wants you to boost on each of these 3 rails here. So boost over this one. With the second one, stick here for a little bit until it goes onto the second rail, and then just go onto the innermost rail, and it'll make it nice and easy. And then it's just smack it in the face a load. Yeah, so it's... And with the auto... kind of... sorry, what's the word? The auto combo, it makes it a lot easier. Yeah, probably could have done with powering myself up a little bit before I took this on, just so I could do it all in one go. But for the second round, it basically shoots these little energy balls which kind of go around at a set distance and at a set kind of a set speed. They're kind of annoying to deal with, especially if they if you're going towards them. But took it out nice and easy, and that's Strider dealt with. I think there's 2 of these that you have to that you can take out. The second island, I will say, has its mini bosses are more fun for me, and also they're easier to take on. In terms of aesthetics, I don't really like the second island all that much. I don't think it looks all that impressive, but to be fair, it's a desert, so there's not a lot you can do with it. But yeah, I'm just... I prefer the grassy plains kind of look.
Knuckles, what are you doing here? Never mind, I'll get you out.
But, you know... Other than that, I think the bosses are better, and I do like the platforming in on this island. Ah, shit. Sorry, Knuckles. I need 6 more, buddy. Later. So yeah, on this island, we're going to be rescuing Knuckles. Basically, you'll find out how Knuckles got to the island. If you watch, there's a certain... What's the name of it? There's on the Sonic the Hedgehog YouTube channel, there's a specific, there's like a little animation which was done, which is actually really good. It's a really entertaining watch. But that it kind of shows off how Knuckles ended up trapped here, so that's kind of interesting to watch. So I'd recommend watching it. I guess I could just sum it up. Basically, he's kind of exploring Angel Island, and basically he kind of ends up finding a a ruin, which kind of leads him. He ends up finding a ruin, which ends up sending him to the Kronos Islands. And that's where he meets Sage, who ends up kind of fuck. What are you doing, Tom? Kill it. There you go. But he ends up meeting with Sage there, and she traps him in the cyberspace dimension. So it's kind of cool like that. But yeah, I definitely recommend watching it. It's a lot of fun to watch. The key, and it's going dark now. Do I do it now? I'm trying to remember. Oh, let's go up here first. Oh, shit! I missed. Damn it! I missed both rings. That's so annoying. Okay. It's time to introduce this little fucking mechanic. Okay. This is something which I really don't like, which happens on the second island onwards, which is Starfall. Hence why they're called Starfall Islands. These things pop up. These little stars that drop to the ground. You basically collect them, and that sets off this little thing here, this little and it allows you to get, and so every time you pick up a fallen star, it gives you more chances to accumulate purple coins. So allowing you to get to Biggs Island more easily. It basically allowing you to fish more. The thing is, I don't really have a problem with this mechanic in terms of, you know, you having this kind of, you can keep collecting these fallen stars, and then you can just keep and you can do this as many times as you want while the night is still going on. And that will allow you to collect more purple coins so you can do more fishing if that's what you want. I don't really have a problem with it. Where I do have a problem, and where it pisses me off, in all honesty, is the fact that during the night when it appears, you can't get fucking rid of it. It's stuck in the middle of your screen until it goes into day. And it's just so annoying. Because of the fact, you know, I just think there should have been an option where if you, like, okay, the Starfall thing can happen now. I think there should have been an option where you go into where it's just a button prompt, like, to turn off the wheel in the middle of the screen here. What's the name of it? The fruit machine, like the slot machine thing. I think there should have been an option to just remove that completely, because if they get rid of that, and you just have all these things everywhere that you can collect, sorry, I wouldn't have a problem with it. It's just so fucking irritating. It's something that I honestly don't understand why they couldn't have given you something a little bit different. You know, like giving you an option to at least turn it off. You know what I mean? It's just... And it's a random occurrence that can happen basically during nighttime in from the second island kind of onwards. It's just kind of a pain. Right, so these guys have upped the difficulty. Ow, you bitch! They can now put up shields which are impenetrable, so it's kind of annoying that way. The easiest way I found to deal with them is run away from them, jump up to the air, and press the left trigger and shoot. Ow, you bitch! And just shoot Sonic's like energy blasts at them, and it just makes the whole thing a hell of a lot easier to deal with. But anyway, that's going to be it for this part of Sonic Frontiers. Join me next time when we'll be continuing our journey through the second island, and we'll be releasing Knuckles and starting off his story. So yeah, see you next time.